Kyle.
Yes, sir.
We've grown up.
Well, we try to every day.
Yes, it doesn't always work. Our wives tell us otherwise.
Correct.
You know what we did?
What did we do?
We did a professional podcasting.
Ooh.
I know.
Nicer mics.
No. I like our mics. You don't like our mics?
New wardrobe.
Definitely not.
Because you can't hear it.
No.
Right. What did we do?
We joined Patreon.
No way.
Yeah,
Well, that's
finally.
super cool.
About time, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I think we're in the right stage for that.
Yeah, I mean, we know podcasts that do it right away. That's not us.
Nah, I think you got to earn
Nothing
it.
on that.
Got to build up to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting millions of downloads at this point.
Millions.
Okay, well, maybe not millions.
Oh.
We're heading in that direction, though.
Awesome.
Take that, Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Eating into that viewership,
Yeah.
listenership.
All of that to say, Kyle, we've got a brand new Patreon page.
Sweet.
Yeah, you can find that patreon.com/Dreppenstone.
Perfect.
I know.
Makes sense. One word?
It's always one word.
Yes, it is.
Dreppenstone.
DREP and Stone.
Correct.
Sweet.
Yeah, there's a couple of different tiers on that Patreon, and go there. Honestly, it tells you exactly what you get through Patreon, and there's a lot of cool stuff. Access to behind the scenes, access to what's going on in our general lives. It's a lot of fun. Our Buy Me a Coffee page, Kyle, it's still up. It's still working.
Still brewing.
Yeah, but we're slowly making that transition over to Patreon, and it's a lot of fun over there. I got to be honest with you.
It's pretty exciting.
It is really exciting.
Yeah.
Videos, comments, direct links.
That extra juicy content that you're really looking for.
Anyway, again, that is patreon.com/Dreppenstone. The links are everywhere. And we'd love it if you help support the podcast.
Absolutely. You got to come join along.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
To the episode, Kyle.
Here we go.
Hey, welcome to the Dreppenstone Podcast, the podcast for two friends, raise a glass, and have a conversation. I'm Nick.
I'm Kyle.
Kyle.
Yes, sir.
It is the summer months,
Indeed.
and it's pretty steamy outside.
Yeah. We're in like the quintessential summer month. July.
Every time we get to this month, and I hear you say
July.
it just your Alabama comes out real strong in the
Real
summer,
thick.
real thick in the summer. I mean, I got here to the library, and in the 15 steps from the car to the library,
Right.
I done sweated through my clothes.
Yeah. It was a good thing you brought spare.
I did. I was like, "Hey, can I use your shower for a second?"
You got it.
I brought spare clothes.
That should be like a Florida thing. There should be just like, instead of like the entryway,
a shower
yeah,
way.
just like a shower, just a for guests.
Well, I feel like if we're gonna bring Florida into the 22nd century,
Sure.
we've got to have a entryway with like a bunch of fans, like almost like a car wash, like dryer kind of thing.
Totally.
And it just you got super cold fans, super hot fans, kind of dries you off, and you're good to go.
A little aromatherapy.
Yeah.
Kind of,
Yeah.
revive you from
Near death.
being outside.
Correct. Which is just walking outside.
Yeah.
Near death.
Yeah.
So speaking of which, Kyle, we've got 3 drinks here in front of us.
Yes, we do.
That
They're in cans.
might do the same for us. Revive us a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
They are in cans. This is not what you would call, or what I would call, our wheelhouse.
Yeah, our quintessential summer beverages.
No, by any means. These are seltzers.
Seltzers.
Yeah, and in the past, Kyle, we've kind of lamented, dogged.
I don't know if we've ever really said, anything strongly opinionated one way or the other.
Maybe we said it off the pod to each other.
Perhaps. I mean, I'm fully honest. I don't have much of an experience.
Okay, I'll say this. I have some experience with this, and I've had one of these products.
Okay.
And I do like it.
Yeah.
But I think it's like what those products have stood for
Sure.
in my mind, and like trying to break that. These are super popular, and as a guy who has loved beer,
Right.
it's kind of like why?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And so I've been averse to them because of that.
For sure. I mean, but it's also been kind of impressive at the same time to see how much and how quickly they grew.
Oh,
to the
yeah.
point that like everybody needed to make one.
Yeah. Literally
Bud Light seltzer.
every company that has some sort of hand in drinks makes one of a version of this kind of product.
Right.
I mean, and all 3 of these are 100 calories.
Yep.
And they're all around that, 5%. I think the one that you're holding, which is the Mighty Swell, I think that's 5%, right? This one, which is the High Noon Sun Sips, the pineapple one. This is a 4.5, and that White Claw is also 5%. So they're around that 5%.
Yep.
These are supposedly all really easy drinking, and that's the popularity of these things.
Yeah, I think it's that, and I think, I would say within the past decade, there's definitely been a trend towards a more healthy, I don't know if healthy is the right word, but just like a lower calorie
perception of health.
Yeah, like you're trying to, cut back on calories and stuff like that. So,
right.
Which plays into the, the summer mood, the being more fit, better shape.
Sure.
Kind of plays right into it.
Well, and I think honestly too, the other side of that is you could drink a fair number of these and not feel any sort of way.
Right.
In terms of like, they're not heavy. It's only 100 calories. Yes, you're getting this alcohol, but it's only 100 calories. And you're not going to feel super bad about it. That,
and I would dare to wager that with dropping down the calories, dropping down on the like sugar intake and stuff like that, you're, if you did pound a 6-pack of these, like, you're probably not going to feel as bad the next day.
Well, and think about like, if you're out in the sun and you've got this kind of product and you drink 6 of them versus 6 hazy IPAs, even at 4 or 5 for a hazy IPA. Hazy IPA, you're going to feel
bloated.
Yeah, you're
going to feel thick.
Correct.
Maybe that's what you're going for.
I mean, I wake up and I'm like, it's a thick day today.
Nailed it.
Anyway, so shall we crack into them?
Yeah.
All right, which one do you want to start with?
Left or right? This is the High Noon vodka and soda.
Yep.
Pineapple.
All right.
We've also got the White Claw Passionfruit.
Right.
And we've got the Mighty Swell Blood Orange.
We chose these 3 because they kind of, not only do they have 3 different flavors, but they're 3 different companies as a whole. So it gives us a wide range. And like we said, there are tons of companies that do a version of this exact same thing.
Yeah, just about everybody.
Yeah.
All right. I don't care.
All right, let's go the High Noon Sun Sips vodka and soda first. This is the pineapple.
Wow, you splattered me, sir.
I'm going to pour it into a glass, Kyle.
Do it. Whew. The crowd goes wild.
I'll say this. Most people don't drink this in a glass. Most people drink this right out of the can.
For sure. But, for our purposes.
Color.
We like to do all that kind of stuff.
Clear.
Yeah, it looks like a glass of water.
It really does. It's a glass of seltzer, for sure. There is like a slight tint to it, but it's not, because it's not like perfectly clear.
Yeah.
There's like a slight tint to it.
Yep.
I don't know what that tint is, though.
Me neither. Sometimes I'm thinking more kind of green, but then I'm kind of, maybe it's like a yellow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a little off. Maybe it's because I'm...
color.
Yeah, it's a color.
It's a little dank.
Anyway, what do you got on the nose?
Pineapple.
Heavy pineapple.
Candy pineapple.
Yeah. Like I just opened one of those like canned pineapples. Like that's what it is. Like the whole canned pineapple.
Yeah. Like the pineapple rings.
Yeah. That's pretty delightful, actually.
Yeah. A lot of sugar. A lot of sweet.
This says no added sugar in it.
Right.
Gluten-free, 100 calories, no added sugar. But it's really sweet on the nose.
Yep.
All right.
We chugging these?
Is there any other way to drink them? No, I'm gonna sip it first.
Okay. That was not as sweet as I expected it to be.
No, actually, it is a little bit.
Yeah, it's definitely a little sweet.
Yeah, it's slight, like a slight saccharine sweet on like the very back end. And when I say saccharine sweet, I just mean like maybe a slight bitter on that back end. But man,
to me, there's a little tart too.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of nice.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, refreshing.
Pineapple-y. I mean, it tastes like pineapple, like a pineapple soda.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it tastes like a seltzer.
Yeah.
Like I had a very brief, I guess seltzer. Yeah, seltzer craze.
Yeah.
Of just soda water.
Right.
Of like your
not alcoholic, just regular.
No. Yeah.
Right.
Just like regular soda water. Until I found out that it gave me headaches.
And then, what's this going to do?
All right, time to stop. I mean,
we'll find out.
Yeah. I'll let you know tonight.
I totally understand like why you would want this.
Sure.
Like honestly, you done mowing the lawn, or you're halfway through mowing the lawn? Why not?
I don't know. I mean, I would disagree there. Like it definitely, like if soda is in your ballpark,
right?
Like I don't ever drink soda, ever.
It's rare for me.
Like I don't ever drink Coke or Pepsi, Sprite. I don't ever drink a soda. So I mean, if that's in your ballpark and like just the heavy carbonation,
right?
If that's like refreshing, then totally. But I mean, for me, it's fine. I don't think I would ever gravitate towards it.
In terms
I can't think of a situation where that would be the beverage I would prefer.
over a beer.
Over a beer,
Okay.
over just cold water. Like, if I had just finished mowing the lawn, I don't think I'd want to drink this because, like, I feel like it'd get really thick in my chest and I'd just be burping a lot. I'd rather just, like, chug a water.
Okay, what about,
if that
like,
was the option?
You're hanging out at the beach. You don't want beer because you know you're going to be bloated. You're going to go to dinner tonight for whatever, whatever. What about that?
If it's a beer cooler and I've got a bunch of other options, I'd probably look for something else. I don't think I'd go.
You wouldn't go for
I
that?
don't think I'd go seltzer, personally.
Sure.
I mean, it's fine. I'm not trying to dog it. I'm just saying it's so soda-y,
Right.
that it's just, to me, like, I've gone so long without soda that
That's
kind of a
what's
thing
sticking
is
out.
just not refreshing to me.
I think we're maybe approaching it the wrong way in terms of like, would you rather beer or this? As beer guys, the answer is probably rather beer almost every time. But I'm thinking like, if you're not doing beer, but you still want something alcohol, you still want that kind of idea, this is perfect for that. You're outside, you're grilling, you want something like that. You want something easy drinking, easy going. Yeah, I could see that for sure.
I would think like kid's birthday party.
For the kids?
That might be well, no, I'm just saying, like, for me personally,
okay.
that might be a place, where it's like, there's cake and candy all over the place. Like, maybe it fits there. Maybe I don't feel strange there.
Well, if everybody else is doing it.
Yeah. Because it kind of tastes like Capri Sun. It does have a little Capri Sun-y
little Timmy
thing.
Put that down.
Yeah.
It's not yours.
Is that Capri Sun? Or is that White Claw? But yeah, no, not bad.
No, not bad at all. Hey, so before we go to our next drink,
Yep.
we asked listeners to give us some questions, some summer-related questions.
Gotcha.
That they wanted to hear the answers to.
Okay.
So we got some questions.
Cool. Is that what I got?
Yeah, we both have we got 10 questions in all. So I think we'll break it up and just ask a question. I'll answer it, you answer it, and then I'll do one, and then we'll go to the next drink. What do you think?
Okay.
All right.
Fair enough. Question number 1.
Yeah.
What's your favorite beach song?
Ooh, I'm gonna go. Can I say anything by the Beach Boys?
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be more specific. Surf and Safari. Beach Boys, Surf and Safari.
Surf and Safari.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
I mean, if I was going Beach Boys, I'd probably lean I Get Around. Round, round, get around. I get around, yeah, get around.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I agree. Beach Boys does it for me.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, it looks like you got something else. You're thinking.
Yeah. I like a little Jimmy Buffett at the beach.
Yeah.
Margaritaville is kind of hard to not feel like you're at the beach.
Volcano. I really like the song Volcano.
Oh, yeah. I mean, God. You could list a dozen Jimmy Buffett songs.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger in Paradise.
Sure. You know what? I also like a good Bob Marley on the beach. Just
Steel Drum.
classic reggae.
Sure.
I got one for you.
All right.
You ever had a summer specific job? Like this is your summer job?
No, I don't think I ever did one that was like specific to summer. Like obviously, like I had a lot of yards that I cut.
Right.
And me and a buddy of mine back home, we worked for a professional lawn care crew. But actually, I think that was over spring break one year.
Okay.
And like, we realized, or at least I did, that like, whew,
This ain't for me.
doing this all day, every day sucks. Like, yeah, you know what? I had like 3 or 4 yards that I would go cut for people and get paid to do, but like actually doing it for a service, and like that was it. Like we wake up at like 6 in the morning and start at like 7 and not finish till the sun went down. We did that for a week straight. Like we made a lot of bank, for high school.
Sure.
Whenever we did that, but at the same time, it was like, man,
This
this
sucks.
is terrible.
Yeah.
How about you?
No, not really either. Like I did something similar when I was younger, mowed a couple lawns in the neighborhood kind of thing, thought that was going to make some money. And, for being a 10-year-old, just bringing my parents'
Fits
mower
the bill.
around. Yeah, absolutely. I knew nothing about like gas prices. And
Right.
I mean, obviously it wasn't expensive as it is now,
Yeah.
but I would just run the mower around like, y'all need your grass mowed? Like it's a little high. I'll mow it for $20.
Chop it down for you.
And like, of course, the 10-year-old me is like, $20 is a lot.
Boom.
And that person's like, yeah, actually that sounds great.
I don't have to do it.
Yeah,
Sure.
we'll do that. This kid at 2 o'clock in the afternoon in a Florida afternoon, and he wants to mow my lawn. Sure, bud, have at it.
Here's $20.
Yeah.
Bud.
I will say it ended really quickly though. I hit a cable box once.
Oh, dang.
And like just severed a cable line, and like and the guy like called me back like a day later. He's like, "Did you hit this?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "You definitely did. Like you cut the cable line." He's like, "Now it's $80 to replace it." I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "I'm not paying you. In fact, you owe me money." Okay, that was the end of my lawn mowing business.
Bummer. That's funny. I worked at a driving range for a while.
Oh.
And that's kind of a similar thing of
Sure.
like, during the summer, it's packed all day, every day.
Right.
And then it would like kind of dwindle throughout the year. So it's kind of like a summer job. I mean, I did that for like a full year.
Yeah. I mean, the company that I worked for late high school and through college, we would do like summer camps in the summer, science-based summer camps. So like that was a lot of fun because,
Right.
I'd go all around Orlando, sometimes into like the middle Central Florida area, just in that kind of area in general. And we'd do summer camps and workshops, and it was a lot of fun because it wasn't school-based. It was just fun-based.
Right.
So, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Good times.
All right.
Boom.
That was my Jimmy Fallon.
Does he toss him like that?
I don't know.
Johnny Carson?
No, who is it?
Letterman.
Craig Ferguson tosses him.
Craig Ferguson.
Yeah, like when he gets the notes and he just like rips them up. He's like, screw it, and throws them. Yeah.
I always liked Jon Stewart on Daily Show, where he'd always like take notes on his, and he's like really getting into like scribbling on it.
Yeah. All right, shall we move on to our next seltzer?
Sure. This is the White Claw Passion Fruit 5%er.
Ooh. Nice. Beautiful.
This one's got some stank on it.
You know what we've learned in almost 150 episodes of this podcast, Kyle?
Not much.
No, we've learned a lot. Here's what I've learned about beer pours.
Yep.
The worse the beer pour, the better sound it makes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Better audio.
Absolutely.
Which I've seen a lot of videos recently where it's talking about like it's actually better to have a head on it.
For sure.
It's better not to like, do it to the side
Well,
to reduce that, because then once it hits your palate, it just foams up. Whereas if you activate that foam with the pour, going down, it's a lot smoother.
what you're supposed to do is start with that pour on the side and then go to the middle as it's finishing, so then you get that head. So
Right.
that happens and you get all those aromas. But, it doesn't always happen that way.
Teach his own.
Sure. This is more clear than the last one.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
This is like
Yeah, I
legit
don't see
water.
a tint at all
No,
on this one.
Absolutely not. I feel like there's slightly less bubbles in here. What was the flavor of this? Passion fruit?
Passion fruit.
All right.
There's some bubbles in there, but not much.
No, I feel like the High Noon had more bubbles.
Yep.
Passion fruit on the nose.
For sure. There's a very specific candy or chewing gum or something that this is reminding me of.
It is very candy. Yeah. You get passion fruit right away, and if you just inhale just a little bit more, there's like a sweet that I can't quite pinpoint.
I'm wanting to say juicy fruit, but it's been a minute.
It's like
since I've had
Airhead.
juicy
It's like you ever had those white Airheads?
Sure.
They're like mystery flavor, and you really have no idea what they're supposed to be.
They're passion fruit.
It might be passion fruit, yeah.
All right.
Going in?
Huh.
Oh. Nope.
That's weird. That one really ends on a sweet bitter, but like a really bland bitter.
Like a
Ugh.
fake,
Off-putting.
very fake, very fake sweet.
Oh.
I don't.
Man, that's really surprising, because I feel like White Claw is like kind of the leader in the pack right now. I mean, I could
Wow.
be really wrong on it. Which this is a new flavor.
Yeah, they're passion fruit.
According to the box.
Uh,
I really like the nose.
the nose is great. The taste is like, I don't. Do you get passion fruit at all?
Well, I'll be honest. Like, passion fruit's not going to be in my wheelhouse of like, yep, that's what passion fruit tastes like.
Okay.
I don't know that I've had enough passion fruit that I could really peg it. It's sweet and fruity,
What the nose smells like, that's passion fruit. Like, it legit, that is passion fruit.
right?
But I
feel
get
like it smells a little bit more like red mango.
Listen, nothing smells like red mango, except red
Nothing.
mango.
Nothing.
That's a joke very few people will get.
I mean,
This is
very few, like two.
correct. This is not good.
No, there would not be a situation
Kyle,
having had that.
Carol's here in the studio with us. You want to try it? I do. Hand that over to her. Carol says, nope.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll just take an ice water.
Can I be honest with you? I don't want to finish this.
Yeah.
I'm going to take one more sip for science.
I feel like even the carbonation's a little disappointing on it. You know what I mean?
I do.
It doesn't have enough, like, if it had more bite to it, it'd be a little bit more satisfying, but like, because like the carbonation ends really fast, and so it just leaves you with that awkward bitter is really kind of
See, I feel like on the High Noon, the carbonation that you get lingered with you, and it allowed that like effervescent soda nature to really ring through,
Right.
and you get the pineapple all the way through. With this, it just like you said, it falls off so quickly that no.
Okay.
All right, well, on to some more questions.
Yep.
I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Listener question: summer camp? That was the whole question. See,
Wow. I don't know how to respond to that.
however you'd like.
I'm gonna say,
I didn't mean to stump you.
well, I never did one.
Okay.
I never did like a legit camp, so like I've got no experience for it. like the concept of like that kind of like idealized camp, not like Camp Rock, but like camp where you would go and be in nature,
right?
With people,
like salute your shorts type camp.
Yeah. Like I always thought the idea of it seemed cool.
Yeah,
and would have liked to have done that, but like I feel like it's kind of one of those things that does it still exist? Do they?
Oh,
do they,
yeah.
Not do they exist, but like does that idealized version of it exist, or is it more like you get there and it's like, I don't like any of you people. Y'all are all like, because this is like, to send your kid to a camp is kind of a weird thing. So
right.
like, are you all like weird people? Like your parents not like you enough to keep you at home all summer? Like what's going on here?
Okay, well, there's two types of. There's multiple types of summer camps.
It's like the in Maisel when they go to the Catskills.
Correct.
It's like I'm sure there was a time where this was like
absolutely
the thing to do.
Absolutely.
So like today, does the Catskills exist? No, not really. Like that, I'm sure that version doesn't exist anymore.
I think it does.
Hokey.
I think it does, but it exists in smaller increments. Like for the people who go, and like, okay, so Tanya, my sister, she's been on the podcast before. She went to a girls' camp. She was a girls' camp counselor in North Carolina, and she said it was a great experience.
Sure.
Obviously, it gets repetitive because I think these girls stayed there for a week at a time, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So it's not like you're staying there the entire summer like Maisel and the Catskills.
Right.
It's you're here for a week, maybe 2 weeks at a time.
Right.
And I think that still does exist. But I think it's in those, like I said, shorter increments.
Right.
Same for me. Like I went to church camps when I was younger, which was a lot of fun, but not that traditional, like, salute your shorts type summer camp.
Right.
Or the Catskills kind of thing.
Yeah. I always think of like the beginning, the Parent Trap.
Right. Exactly.
Like that's always kind of like stuck in my mind of like, that's what camp, like summer camp was like. Which, in their instance, it is. Like, it's that full summer.
Right.
We're shipping you off for a couple of months.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Well, there's, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's an early 90s movie with Christopher Lloyd, and it's called Camp Nowhere.
Sure.
I think we might have talked about it on the podcast before. That was one of the reasons why initially I got Disney Plus. Yeah. And, like, that's my idea of summer camp, and, like, I never got to have that experience.
Ernest goes to camp.
Right. Uncle Ernest?
Yep.
Yeah. He goes to camp.
No whiskey, but still good.
I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
He might have. Well, what is his real name?
Jim Varney.
Jim Varney might have. Varney.
I love that guy, man.
Jim Varney might have been drinking whiskey on the side.
Dang. Yeah. There's a TikTok that's like, just a bunch of his stuff.
Yeah.
And there's one. It's like outtakes of like a commercial that he did for Valentine's Day where he's like in the heart with chocolate surrounded for him. And it opens it up and he's just like chawing on like 5 of them. Happy Valentine's Day, Aaron. Hand me that caramel. It's freaking hilarious.
It's really good.
It's just like he keeps cracking up in it, man. It's so funny.
Yeah, it's really good.
Hey, Aaron, be mine.
What's your question?
I've got summer nights or summer days.
Ooh, I'm going to go summer nights because I live in Florida and it's still steamy at night. Like it could be 75 degrees at night here in Florida.
Yeah.
But it is like a swampy 75.
Yeah.
But I would rather night because I'm not going to get sunburned.
I would go the same because when I was younger, I spent like, there was a couple of years where I spent like 90% of my summer days at my grandparents'.
Right.
And there wasn't a whole lot that you'd go outside during the day to do because it's so freaking hot.
Correct.
But as soon as the sun would go down, street lights would come on, which my grandparents lived out in the country, but there was a
single street light.
Street light in the yard. And they would go out and they would sit around that light.
Everybody would huddle around
all the kids would run around. We'd be catching fireflies and frogs. Like we'd literally catch like bucketfuls
playing
of
banjos,
frogs, man. Like 50 frogs in a bucket, and they're just all like hopping around. Like,
are them eating frogs or
no?
Oh, okay,
no, they're
just
not
checking.
Big enough,
just
not
checking.
big enough to eat.
Just checking.
But man,
see, okay, for me, a lot of it was like we bought those like glow in the dark, like light up footballs and like baseballs and things like that,
totally.
Which works completely if you have a open field. You got small trees around? Nah, you shouldn't do that because you're not going to see that.
Bye, ball.
You're going to be running for the ball and like just right into a tree. I've done that before.
Right.
Or when I was a kid, we lived next to an orange grove,
Uh-huh.
so we would go out in the orange grove at night in the summer,
Right.
and like, I mean, it's kind of, for a 10-year-old, it's kind of creepy in the orange grove at night, and there's a bunch of things out there.
Right.
But we would go out and play like tag and hide and seek and things like that in the orange grove, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But of course, it's at night because during the day, you don't want to be outside.
Oh yeah. I mean, like when I moved into the city,
Right. Ooh.
me and a whole bunch of buddies, like, I mean, the nighttime, that's where it was at. Like, because we did have like a legit street light right in front of the house, and we play freaking everything underneath that street light. Like we do, hide and go seek. We do wiffle ball, all kind of crap.
Sure. And
that was like the best.
All right, I got one more.
All right.
Mountains or beach?
For the summer, definitely the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'll go to the mountains anytime.
Right.
Doesn't matter when it is. But when I think it's summertime, that's beach time.
Yeah. For me, it's definitely the mountains.
Boom.
Because
you're a mountain man.
Indeed. Look at me.
Go chop down some trees, barehanded.
Chop down. Yeah. I just go and push it over with my...
Just yank them up like a carrot.
With my index finger. Just
Give me that. Give me that pine tree.
Yeah, I love the mountains. And I think it comes also from being a Floridian. And I can be at the beach in an hour and a half, maybe hour, give or take, depending on what beach you're going to. And it's not special to me.
Right.
Versus like, ain't no mountains in Florida.
But it's also, to me, it's that same kind of a thing, though, of like, all right, so... When's the best time of the year to go to the mountains? I'm saying to you, when would you like to go?
Probably.
Would you want to go in the summer?
I probably want to go in the fall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like there's a better time of year for it.
Sure.
But at the same time, is there any point in the year where you would rather go to the beach? For you specifically.
If I had to go.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, there's probably not a point in the year where you'd be like, oh yeah, no, I'd take the beach over the mountains. Over the mountains.
Yeah. If given the choice of like mountains or beach.
Beach every time.
Nah, mountains every time. No. All right, you want to go to our next drink?
All right.
What we got?
Lo and behold, we have the Mighty Swell. It's like a Thor beverage.
I want to make a joke.
Yeah. Amazing. You do that better than anybody.
I'm going to pour it into a glass, Kyle.
Pour it away. Wow.
You hear that little drip?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Once again, a little tainted.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to go green on this one.
I'm going to say green, too. There's like a slight, like just a little greeny, yellowy weirdness going on. But if that says anything for the High Noon versus the White Claw.
Should be a good sign.
Yeah. Was this blood orange?
Yeah.
I mean, I get citrus. I don't know if I could pick out the difference between a blood orange and not blood orange. Are you playing footsies? Blood orange versus a not blood orange?
Well, that's one of those things of like, all right, give me the aroma of an orange, a tangerine,
right.
Like it's going to be hard to like really kind of be able to separate those out.
Correct.
But
I mean,
at the same time, anything that I've ever had that's blood orange, I'd say it's kind of like this. It's like in my head, it's red citrus.
Absolutely. There's like a red quality to the citrus smell. Right. Like I don't know how to describe it.
Why, but it is.
It's like, when you get like Kool-Aid and someone's like, what flavor Kool-Aid? You're like, green.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it's kind of like
that. Yeah, man. You shouldn't have said that. This really does smell like Kool-Aid.
It kind of does.
Kool-Aid jammers.
Okay. Of the three, in terms of the nose,
yep,
the High Noon has the best nose to me.
I don't know. I don't know that I could say. I mean, I thought the nose on the White Claw was really good.
Yeah.
It just didn't
well, I think the taste kind of tainted everything about it for me.
Well, and to me though, like they're different flavors.
Sure.
Like I mean,
absolutely.
It's just kind of like
All right, I'm going in.
Nah. That one kind of ends on a weird spot too.
No, this one tastes fake.
It right on the palate. Like when it first goes in, I was like, "Ooh, I think I'm gonna like it," and then like the last 2/3 of it just get worse and worse and worse. And then
like that fruit. Blood orange fruit aspect is definitely there right away. Like you get citrus, you get those fruit juices for sure. But then, I mean, almost by the time it hits the back of the palate, just gone.
Yeah.
Just gone completely.
Yep. This one tastes watered down to me.
I agree.
This one tastes like it has more juice to it.
I agree. Well, it says...
And this one says it has...
Yeah, it actually has fruit juice in it, right?
Yeah, it contains 2.5% juice.
Okay. 2.5%,
That's
huh?
a lot. Primarily juice.
I mean, I guess that's better than the other stuff where it just says made pure. I don't know what that means.
We made it.
It's in this can.
Made pure with an asterisk. What does that asterisk mean?
I mean, High Noon says that there's no high fructose corn syrup, so you better drink it cold. I mean,
right.
It just tastes fake to me.
Yeah.
Like here's my thing. I'm not actually opposed to this. I'm opposed to the fake nature that a lot of this produces. Like you said with the seltzers, that they can just go fake so easy.
Right.
And if you have a product that doesn't do that doesn't have that fake, just kind of saccharine, bitter aftertaste,
right,
you've got a good product. Of the three, at the same time, we're going to say which one you're going to take another can of. Okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Neither. Oh.
Damn it. You can't say neither.
Oh, well, you said another can. I don't want any of them.
If you had to.
Yeah, no, High Noon's definitely the winner. Like that one was, by far the most enjoyable.
For sure.
Hands down. But yeah, no, I mean it's just not my jam.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And I don't mean it in a negative, bad way. It's just, I don't know. They all just kind of taste like a Capri Sun, kind of like generic kind of thing. And at the same time, it is kind of in a weird way, like drinking them is a little bit nostalgic and makes you think about being a kid drinking that kind of stuff in a strange way. But yeah, no, it's just not anything that I would ever gravitate to.
See, I would rather a lower ABV beer, like a Radler. Like I would rather a Radler than any of this.
Man, like that, I still buy 6-packs of that, just the haze.
Oh, the Sam Adams Just Haze?
Yeah.
The NA beer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean,
great.
That the Athletic Brewing Company.
Yeah.
Like some of that stuff. Like I would much rather have one of those just because, like,
for sure,
I enjoy that flavor.
Yep.
It's not
heavy,
so sweet.
Exactly.
And that fake sweet. I would much rather hit up one of those all day.
Yeah. I 100% agree. 100%. And in fact, like I've been in situations where, people are drinking these.
Right.
And I'm drinking the Just the Haze, and like, I would rather that.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
No, these fit for somebody. And I'm sure they're like, obviously there are like huge fans of these. Like I see people posting videos of like their absolute love for White Claw.
Yeah.
But no, it's just not, it doesn't fit my flavor profile.
I agree completely. I understand why this is a thing. It's not my thing.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, it's the same way that I don't order a lot of cocktails. I don't order a lot of mixed drinks and stuff like that.
Right.
It's just where I'm at currently.
Sure. All right, we got a couple more questions.
Oh, we do.
Yeah. You want to start?
Okay. What is a summer must do?
Ooh, sleeping in. Like a lot of sleeping in.
Makes sense for you.
That's a summer must do.
Makes sense for you.
Yep, absolutely. What about you?
Summer must do? I mean, it would definitely be the beach.
Yeah.
At some point in time. Like, that's just the time to do it. You got to do it.
You got to do it. Okay, I got another one. Roller coasters or water slides?
In the summer, I would much rather go to a water park.
Yeah, me too. I like water parks.
Screw those lines at the theme park.
Yeah, especially like
some of the water parks around here. You're
well,
the same thing.
For me, it's I don't want to get on a roller coaster after being hot in the line, and then I'm like hot and I'm getting nauseous, and then I get out and I'm like hot and nauseous and like hot again.
Right.
Yeah. No good.
Warming up that hot. Warming up that nausea.
Next question.
What's your favorite summer fruit?
Ooh, cherries. Absolutely. Like most people don't associate cherries as a summer fruit, but cherries are definitely a late spring summer fruit.
I mean, I don't know my fruit picking times well enough. Is pineapple a summer?
Yeah.
I mean, I would go if anything tropical, like a fresh pineapple.
Oh, yeah.
If you've never had one, like you just plucked it, cut it, and ate it.
Yeah.
Like those are ridiculous.
Did you do that when you went to Hawaii? Did you guys get to do that?
We went to the plantation. I'm not sure why they still call it a plantation. We went to the Dole.
You went to the tourist trap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we did not. We had a Dole Whip.
Oh.
But we did not eat fresh. But like I've had, we've got some friends.
Yeah.
He grows a lot of pineapples, and we went to their house one time, and it's like candy.
Oh yeah,
it's so
delicious.
sweet. Like it doesn't even taste like what you think a pineapple should taste like.
Yeah.
It's so much better.
It's really good. Okay.
Crazy.
Do you beach read? You like those kind of books?
No,
not me either. Like I'll read on the beach.
Sure.
If I have to go to the beach or if I'm in that situation, I will read. But like I don't beach read.
Sure.
And those are like ephemeral kind of throwaway books. And no, I don't usually do that.
Right. Yeah. Same. Like if I'm going to be at the beach and I know I'm going to be there for an extended amount of time, maybe I'll bring a book. But like at this point in my life, like I've got kids that want to go like play in the waves and stuff, so I've got to go do that.
Right.
Yeah. Make sure they don't die.
This is our last question.
This is what's the last one I got?
That's the last one. I don't have any more.
All right. Last question.
Yeah.
Do you feel more motivated or less so to work out in the summer?
Oh.
To get that beach bod?
I would say less so.
Yeah?
Yeah. 2 reasons. 1, it's hot. And 2, I don't know if I want to work out more. Like for me, the summer is like let's relax.
Sure.
Like I'll go work out. I mean, I go to the gym almost every day.
Right.
But nah, I'm not like really buckling down to do it.
Sure.
Yeah. What about you?
I don't know. I think there is for me something about the heat that inspires me to like want to earn the sweat, not just by walking around.
Okay.
But it's like, nah, I'm sweating because I did something, not just because I
Existed.
woke up.
I walked to the mailbox.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I would say there's something about the summer that, like, you know, clothes aren't as covering. You're going to be in that swimsuit.
Sure.
Maybe you need to go do a couple of crunches right quick.
All right.
Try to tighten up.
Well, you got anything else?
Nope.
Nah, me neither.
I need some whiskey.
This was enlightening.
Got a taste in my mouth I need to get rid of.
This was enlightening and eye-opening.
Yeah, there's like a coating.
Because, again, this is not something that we do very often.
Nope.
But I think it's important that we expand our horizons every once in a while.
Totally.
Try something different.
Absolutely.
See what's out there. And I love doing that kind of thing.
Absolutely, yeah. No, I mean, it's something that it's good to experience it.
100%.
You know, and maybe sometimes it will absolutely help nail down, yep, no, I'm right here.
Right.
But there's also that rare occasion that you open yourself up to a new thing and you're
Exactly.
like, holy hell.
And the thing
amazing.
is, too, like doing something like this enables you to say, like, I've tried this thing and it's just not for me.
Right.
Because up to this point, like, I couldn't really for sure say, like, nope, I don't like White Claw because I haven't really experienced it. And to be fair, we only had one flavor. Maybe this isn't the flavor.
Right.
Which, at that point, let us know. Like, did we try 3 flavors that were just like, no, those aren't the ones you really want? Try this one.
You didn't have the lollipop? Oh, you got to have the lollipop.
The juicy fruit? You didn't have that juicy fruit flavor?
You got to go get that juice fruit.
Get that juicy fruit flavor. Yeah. I'm glad we did it.
Yeah.
I think I'm good.
Well, and you know, and there is a similarity between them.
Yeah.
You know, like it's kind of like, yeah, no, I know, I get it. They're seltzers. Like,
For sure.
I get it. Good enough.
We did it.
Yeah.
We did the thing.
I mean, you know, and you could definitely say, like, for all 3, it's one note.
100%.
One hard note.
Yep.
Boom, this is what it is.
Here is your flavor. Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because you're not getting anything else.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Except for the White Claw, because it had that nasty bitter at the end. But anyway.
Well, we want to know your answers to any of the 10 questions that we asked in this episode.
Yeah. Summer nights, summer days, beach bod,
Beach reads,
songs,
roller coasters, mountains, all of those, all of those things. And we also want to know, what do you think about seltzers in general? Again, did we do the right seltzers? Did we get the right brands? Did we get the right flavors of these brands? Let us know what you think about it.
Absolutely. Maybe there's somebody out there that does it so perfectly that that's the one y'all are supposed to try, and we totally whiffed on it.
I mean, to be fair, these are, yes, companies, but they're not breweries in the general sense. Maybe we're missing out. Maybe there's a brewery that we actually really love that is doing a seltzer that we would really like.
Yeah, maybe. Don't know if I believe it, but yeah, maybe.
Well, you can get in touch with us through email. It's drepandstone@gmail.com. You can also get in touch with us through social media.
It's always one word, Drep and Stone, DREP and Stone. Find us all over the place. Like a thing, share a thing. We'd appreciate all your things.
That you share.
That you share and comment on.
Yeah.
And like.
Virtually.
Thumbs up.
Yeah. All that good stuff. You can support the podcast through our Patreon.
What?
I know. That's pretty new, Kyle.
Man,
We've just rolled it out.
I'm used to you saying other things.
I know.
Right there.
And that Patreon, like, we're starting small, we're starting simple. We got 3 levels.
Yep.
We've already pushed a little bit out about it.
Yep.
But we're starting small. We got 3 levels. Go there. It really helps support the podcast. There's a $2 level, there's a $5 level, there's a $10 level. Whatever you find best fits your needs right now.
Yeah.
And as
your Drep and Stone needs.
correct. As we continue this thing further, we'll add some more stuff to it. And
a lot of stuff.
a lot of stuff.
A bunch of stuff.
Sure,
So
absolutely.
much stuff.
Absolutely. You can support the podcast by rating Drep and Stone wherever it is you find great podcasts like this one. And finally, you can support the podcast by telling someone what you heard on Drep and Stone.
Yeah. Do you like seltzers? They covered seltzers? Man, they loved them. You should go listen to it.
see if I'm lying to you or not.
Yeah. Sucker them in. And then they enjoyed the podcast, but they didn't really like my seltzer, but whatever.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, you still got a lot of liquid in your glass.
Yeah, well,
Hey, buddy.
May your glass overflow.
And your ass never show. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Man, you look like a Jimmy Fallon
Thanks, bud.
with his cards.
That's the stuff we take out.
Calm it down a bit.
Yeah.
It's loud. I'm loud. No, that was worse. There it goes. Perfect.
I wasn't going to go that far.
Oh.
You slow that down, it's going to look perfect.
If I had one that was flavored dog shit, like, yeah, I'm not going to like the nose on that. Yeah, that one is pretty rough. I like that rose one, though. That was really pretty.
Careful, that glass is chipped.
How is there really that much in there?
I don't know, but look.
I know. I see it.